Celebrity Big Brother. I'm so glad it's over because it took over my life.
Well, yeah, I can go to bed early now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with ourselves at 9 o'clock.
It was an amazing watch. There it was. Everybody hated everybody else. All hell was let loose. It was amazing. And then Katie Price is coming into the house. Woo, I thought she's in with a big spoon. I thought this is going to sort it all out.
And I didn't.
You didn't. You were so nice.
Well, I've always said, you guys have known me for years now, and I'm always chilled and laid back. And I always say to people, that's what I'm like. But if I need to be feisty, then I will. But you pick and choose your moments.
And these were some of the moments from the series.
God, you got some.
Celebrities, you have a new housemate, Katie Price.
If they want to vote me. But if they're happy, do it.
This is a crazy home.
I'm just saying, if you've got a problem with me, say it to my face, not behind my back.
Sadly, she's very Magnolia, apart from a deep and exceptional tan.
Let's make a pact from this day on for you not to talk about your exes.
I think you're playing a massive game. All you do is argue and take the limelight. Don't mess with the pricey.
And the winner of Celebrity Big Brother is Katie Price!
Never underestimate the pricey.
Indeed.
Yeah, perhaps people did underestimate you. You did look genuinely shocked to win. We were sitting at home quite worried about you.
We were very worried.
You were holding your boob and you just didn't look yourself when you were in there and when you came out.
Well, I showed you a picture because I wanted you to see a picture of what I was like on Thursday because they wanted to pull me from the show because I had a medical problem before I went in there with my boob and they knew all about it. And I said, are you sure you still want me to go? And they're like, yeah, so I did. But I didn't go on about it in the house because I didn't want to drive people mad. But yeah, I was in agony the whole way through. I was on painkillers, antibiotics.
But you I'm saying you weren't yourself. You are pretty laid back. So I think what people were expecting you to go in and just kick it all up, I presume because they knew you had some history with Katie Hopkins, some history with Alicia.
Yeah.
But you didn't really. You
but I
to
did
just
reference
like
the problems
everybody.
I had. I did reference to them. And I always say to people, it's how you deliver it. You don't have to go in there and say, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I would just ask the question, like to Alicia, do you remember you did a story on me, like saying that we had a threesome with me, Dwight and you? I said, when I've never met you, she said, yeah, I know. But if I went up to her and said, why did you do a story? But that's just not me.
So you don't
know,
really
I'm quite
like
tolerant.
Rowing?
No, I don't argue at home, and I'm just quite chill.
She can't. It's very hard to get her to row until I went into the house, and then it all kicked off. OK, here we go.
Oh dear.
You choose to take the cash, you chose to come in, and as coming in, you should have stood up and been pricey, because that's what we all wanted.
No,
but you took the check as
you're
pricey.
play acting anyway, and I'm not like you, so you shut up for a minute. What I'm saying is, if I want to argue...
Finally, Pricey said something.
Oh, shut up, Kate, grow up. If Shiv says something about my kids, like you continuously say about fat kids eating lettuce is ironic, I find that offensive. If you make any more remark about a fat kid and what they eat, I will say something.
Do you think you deserve your paycheck?
They haven't got value for money. With me, I don't think.
OK.
Do you really believe that now? Because obviously so many people voted for you, you won. So...
Yeah, I can only honestly thank my fans and the British public because I wouldn't be where I am now and I wouldn't have won that show without them. But it's only because I said to them, if you want someone to go and they're feisty and stir the pot, I said, I'm definitely not that person. I know everyone thinks I'm like that, but I'm really not like that. Well, but I can still speak up for myself, but I just choose when to do that.
What do you say about this row that's broken out? The Daily Star say fans have backed claims that you had your first place guaranteed in your contract. They said, basically, you weren't going to go into the house unless it was written into your contract. I'm not going in unless I'm a winner.
Well, I think people should print my contract then just to show that that's not the case, which I'm happy to do.
Who did you like the most in there?
Keith. I like Keith the most because I thought he was the most genuine one. And we got on really well because I didn't know his wife does dressage, so we were talking about horses. And I always used to say, Keith, where are you going? I was like his little sheep in there.
Why do you think a lot of the others then say, oh, he's so bland, he sits on the fence, he doesn't say anything? Is that just him, or was he playing a game as well?
No, I don't think he was. You know, you could say I was sitting on the fence, you could say Callum was sitting on the fence. The difference is some people are more feisty than others. And just because we've got opinions, they don't need to be nasty. Some people's opinions are nice. But I just think, you know, I think Kate, with a lot of them, she sort of ran the house. So she got the ones that she knew that she could get on her side, basically.
And a lot of people coming out said what we always didn't see. You know, we saw Perez being crazy most of the time.
Yeah.
But a lot of people saying what you didn't see was that Katie Hopkins a lot of the time started those arguments.
I mean, she did.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I've known Perez for years, and he's not like that on the outside. But what you've got to remember, if you're upset and you want to cry...
He was a Fruit Loop.
Oh, yeah.
I was
don't
in
get
there,
me
I
wrong.
saw him close
oh, yeah,
up
you
personally.
did, yeah.
I sat there and I thought to myself, he's not as bad as he seems. And then
Oh, he
within,
does kick off.
within minutes, the eyes start twitching.
The thing
and
is,
you
he
think,
got bullied so much in there that the only way he could go was to play up, and he did.
Bullied
and people
by who?
found
Bullied
it.
by who?
Everyone would have remarks, especially Kate. She'd always start the arguments. But I'm sure he was entertaining to watch. But it's just when those two argued all the time, it just got boring in
Yeah.
the end because it's the same old thing.
Here's something that fascinates me. International superstar that you are, right? You actually said on the programme, I went into the house to make new friends and meet
Oh
new
no, is that
friends.
wrong then?
Well, I
but
just
not-
to find new friends. It just surprised me. I thought, surely you could find friends anywhere. You would have no shortage of friends. I wouldn't have thought. Why?
I think because I've had a couple of friends who have been really disloyal to me, I'm up for looking for new friends who are going
I'll
to
be
be
your
loyal.
friend.
But you know, so I went in there. I haven't got a game plan. I only knew 3 days before I was going in there. A lot of them knew months before. So I went in there generally wanting to like people, you know, because that's the kind of person I am.
But
But
now you've seen it, because you also said,
Yeah.
but if they've been disloyal, if they've been bitching about me, then that's them. So have you watched much of
I
it
haven't
since
really
you've come out?
watched any, no, but people have told me, and it's very disappointing what some people are like. At the end of the day, it's just a show, you know. Doesn't
What about
really
you and
matter.
Katie Hopkins?
It's true. It is just a show. when
Yeah.
Everybody got so intense.
But what about since you've been out? Have you and Katie Hopkins still... There's been a bit of Twitter spatting.
No, the one thing I say about her, I think she is a disgusting human being. She really is. I went in the house wanting to like her because I thought, oh, I might be able to have banter with her because I thought she would look like she could be quite funny. But I'd done a full circle with her. I did say it in the house, I actually am confused to who she is. She has got this soft side, but a lot of it is the nasty side. And I think since she's been out, I mean, I saw her on Loose Women the other day, I think she thinks that people voted her more because they like her being a bully. So I think she's become more of that. But if she doesn't watch it, people will turn on her. And then what has she got? Unless she,
So what
if
do
she
you
hasn't
think
got the
is
sun
real
column,
Katie
what else
Hopkins?
does she
Do you think the real Katie Hopkins is the one who writes all that horrible stuff, or the softer one that we saw?
No, I think she has got a nasty side to her. And if I was her mum and dad and stuff, I'd be ashamed of her. I think her attitude's disgusting. You know, she's got no respect for anyone.
Well, Queen of the House.
Yes.
Lovely seeing you.
And you.
What? Yes.
Never underestimate the
Yes, well,
pricing.
never underestimate, because I won it. Oh, my God.
Congratulations. Lovely
Thanks a
seeing
lot.
you.
Thank
you
you.
very
See
much.
you,
indeed.
Katie.
Thank you. I'm in the kitchen doing something very important. Have you got Valentine's Day sorted for...
Yeah, we're going to go and see Alexandra O'Neill.
Oh, right.
Yes, I can't
excellent.
wait.
And you better not criticise my cooking after
if.
this.